What up, it's your boy Master Pink, and we're back and we're watching My Hero Academia Season 3 Episode 3. Fuck. Last time on My Hero Academia we had the team Class A arriving into this like deserted place, and they were like, oh, what is this? Are we just stopping to like stretch or something? And no, it was a trial, the Wild Pussycats, which I think the real name is Wild Pussycats because there's 4 members, and they said 2 wilds, even though there's 4 members, and there were 2 at the time, so I don't know. Where that was the trial itself. They had to like go across the forest to the mansion or whatever they are living in for the summer camp, which is like 2 weeks long. I thought it would be longer, but I guess I'm wrong. I think I heard it was like 2 weeks long. So they had to fight this dirt monsters controlled by Pixie Bob, which is one of the Wild Pussycats. I really like her powers. I would like to see more of her. She's kind of also like kind of weird because she was like, in 3 years I'll see you in 3 years when you're legal age. Weird. I don't know. So what else happened? They ate food. Kota is we got introduced to Kota. Kota is a little kid whose parents died. They were heroes and they died, you know, being a hero, and people think that's an honorable way to die. But the kid got left an orphan, and now it's been taken. He's been taken care of, or like looked after by her aunt, which is what's the name? I think I wrote it. Mandalay. I remember to write it down. And he doesn't like heroes because he thinks, you know, why would they do that? But he's still young. He has a point though. He has a point of being like, a hero always thinks like, how do I explain this? Basically, he has a point. Heroes should like fight for good, but also if you have a child and you know you're a hero and you have a child, why would you still be a hero, risking your life when you know you could leave your kid fatherless? So he has a point, but the heroes also have a point. It's a hard situation, and I like that they they decided to bring up that idea or question. So at the end of the episode, we saw we had the hot spring scenes that I put in the thumbnail. Clickbait, good shit. At the end of the episode, we got Aizawa telling Bakugo to throw the ball like in the fitness exams at the start of the year, and he did, and instead of getting like 1 kilometer or something, he got like 4 meters more than last time. His quirk hasn't gotten better. He's gotten better mentally and stamina and physically, but his quirk still the same shit. So we're gonna see how that works. I don't know what this episode is gonna be about. I didn't see the preview. I don't watch previews. And now let's watch My Hero Academia Season 3 Episode 3. Let's go. Oh, here it comes. Such a good fucking shot. Oh, I want to see more of Endeavor. He's an asshole, but his power is really fucking cool. So I hope we get to see more of him. Is that cool? Class B. Tetsu, I love you. Break through your limits. Yes. Kota. Ooh. Okay. Yes! Oh! Okay. Oh, shit! Come on now, Yama! Yes! Oh shit. Damn. What the fuck? Oh Jesus Christ, Naraka! Okay, good. Keep doing. Oh, Mineta! This guy's dying. Jesus Christ. Yes! Okay, for you. Oh! are you? I like you. Hey, I like you. The other guy was weird. Okay, so cuts. The full version. Oh my god, so many cool quirks. Damn it! Cut punch! Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Come on. Oh my dude. Yes. Fucking Dako, come on. Kota, please. What is the name of that girl? I like her so much. Ida, please. It's just like if it. That's not the. I mean, he is, but that's not the point. Oh, Todoroki, go jump. Nice. Todoroki using fire. I love it. It's so cool. Yes. Yes. I want to eat curry so much. Never eaten curry. Okay. It's like food. Don't go into the fucking forest alone. What are you, like 10? I mean, you are, but shut up. God damn it.
しばらくは受け入れられずに練習してたんだ。物を引き寄せようとしたり、火を吹こうとしたり。でもダメだった。個性に対していろいろな考えがあって、一概には言えないけど、そこまで否定しちゃうと、君が辛くなるだけだよ。だから。うるせえズケズケと出てけよ。ごめん。取り留めのないことしか言えなくて。
God damn it, Kota. Oh shit! Toga?
これいや可愛くないです。
裏のデザイナー開発者が設計したんでしょ。
Okay.
見た目
Oh
はとにか
shit.
く理にはかなってるはずだよ。
Who the fuck is this guy? I wanna know.
聞いてないです。可愛くないって話です。
What the fuck? Who the What the fuck?
これで7人。
7.
どうでもいいから早く。まだだ。結構は10人全員揃ってくる。
No, 10 of us?
異性だけの昨日の補習が。
Oh.
2時までやるとは。
You idiots.
朝7時だし。だから言ったろ。きついって。個性の強化だけじゃない。何より期末で露呈してあった。合宿前に言った通り、ヴィランに動向を悟られぬよう人員は必要最低限。
Damn, that's not a good idea though.
オールマイトはヴィラン側の目的の一つと推測されている以上、来てもらうわけにはいかん。良くも悪く。
そっか。
Come on.
オールマイト来ないのか。
Fuck. All Might's.
原点。オールマイト。
おい。
Jesus Christ.
スールトラは。
Oh my gosh. This fucking guy. Oh. What the fuck?
意外やわ。
意外ってなんだから包丁にうまい下手なんてねえだろ。ちょっと久々に言葉には常に行動が伴うと思う。
Okay.
小心者で無個性の君だったから私は動かされた。君はヒーローになれる。
That part, dude.
そうだね。轟くんの言う通り。
君たち手が止まってるぞ。最高の肉が来るんだ。
Yes, beat up potatoes too. Oh shit.
も膨れた。皿も洗った。
Oh shit, what are we doing? Test of courage.
その前に大変心苦しい。
Oh, they're not gonna be able.
これから俺と授業だ。すまんな。日中の訓練が思ったよりおろそかになったからだ。
Poor kids. What the fuck?
はい。というわけで脅かす側先行は B 組。
Okay.
A 組は2人1組で。
How could Ida be? I mean, class B is the scarers.
一組。あれ？ 20人で5人補修だから12345
Are you alone?
78
Aww.
20人で5人補修だから12345くじ引きだから必ず誰かこうなる運命だから
Oh gosh.
青山
闇の共演
God damn it.
悲鳴上がっとる京香ちゃんとトールちゃんね
You can
手を
tell her, huh?
つなぐといいわ大丈夫よ私平気なの
Yeah, Sue is not scared at all at anything. Come on, Raka, you're so cute. I love you. Oh gosh. What did they do?
てかちょっとささっきから微妙に焦げ臭くない
Is it?
そういえば急に
Oh no!
爆豪たちビビって個性ぶっ放しちまった
It's like midnight?
ユイ捨てダメこの煙有毒
Poisonous?
何かの焦げ臭いのあれは黒煙
何か燃えているのかまさか山火事
What the fuck is Dabi's work?
さあ始まりだ
What the fuck, baby Simone?
地に落とせヒーローという名の偽り
No, Toga, no! What the fuck?
断罪するは我らヴィラン連合
What the fuck is
体
this
力
guy?
行動体
飼い猫ちゃんは邪魔ね
なんで完全を期したはずじゃなんでヴィラン
Pixie Bob!
ピクシードル
やばい久保田君
Oh shit. Oh shit! No! Fuck! For fuck's sake, please give me an after credit scene. They're not gonna do it, I know it, because there's no after credit scene that would fucking suffice what's gonna be next episode. For fuck's sake! Fuck! What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? So I gotta start from the beginning, and I want to talk about the ending, but I gotta start from the beginning, and this is the fucking happy part. Fuck you! So we started the episode. We actually started the episode with Class B walking to the same part where Class A is being like, it's fucking like training. We saw, what did I say? Kota, I guess. Oh yeah, the episode name was Kota. It was kind of Kota related, but not that much. And we saw Class A training their quirks, and then we saw like Bakugo using the water. I think it was like the water being hot to like make him sweat, so he could do more explosions, and also train his body to take the explosion burst instead of just like making his hand hurt. I think that was what he was doing. Todoroki was in a hot tub and also using fire and then ice and then fire, but then they said he could maybe at some point use both at the same time, but he already did. So I don't know if they meant like a lot, because he did in episode 10 of season 2 while fighting Midoriya. He used the fire and then he was doing ice with his foot. I remember that. So I don't know what they meant. Maybe they meant like super fucking like ice and fire going all around. We saw Dark Shadow, or we saw Tokoyami we didn't see him, we just heard Tokoyami screaming in a fucking cave, Dark Shadow! I guess he's really fucking uncontrollable. And then we're like every other Aoyama training his belly button so he could he could like shoot it longer, and if it didn't make him hurt, or even if it did, he would like bear through it. Mineta pulling his balls off so he wouldn't bleed. Uraraka training his gravity by making her spin, maybe to like to not get sick by gravity being weird. I don't know. I get they explained it, but I was busy like getting everything into my head. We saw Deku just training, trying to use one for all, which I guess he's already gotten better, as like so much better in general. So we also saw, I don't know, Sue training her tongue and her strength, probably. I don't know, that was weird. Kirishima and Ojiro fighting each other so that he could Kirishima would like keep being hardened without like losing stamina, or like be able to like use his harden in a better way, because he could if he stopped reading what was it, in episode 23 or something, he was episode like 22 I think it was. We saw him like lose his fucking hardening because he wasn't breathing enough. I think he said in the subtitles, like, I haven't taken a breath in a while, and I think that made him fucking hardening like fuck off. Also using it a lot also like makes it harder for him to control it, so he has to better that. Ojiro training his tail to be more powerful, using it against Kirishima. Kota, the anime voice guy, training his voice, like screaming a lot so he could control more animals and a wider distance. What else? Who else was it? Well, I mean, Ida running a lot, basically. Jiro was doing like punching his fucking earphone jacks into the mountain. Mina was throwing acid into herself so like her body could control the acid. Something that was weird. Okay, so everyone was training, and then we got the other Pussycats, which was, I don't remember, we didn't get their names, or maybe they did. I haven't written them down. But yeah, I know 3 of their quirks. I don't know if the guy, Wild Pussycat guy, actually said his quirk. I might have missed it because I was writing the other ones. So we have the new Pussycat that we saw this episode. I love her. Her design is so good. I love her. She also seems kind of crazy, and I love it. Her quirk is search. No. Yeah, her quirk is search. She can look at anybody and see their like data and like their weaknesses and everything. That's really cool. We got Pixie Bob, which quirk was Earth Flow. She controlled Earth. And then we got Mandalay's quirk, which is telepath. She can telepathically send a message to multiple people. I think that was her quirk or something like that. She can send a message to a lot of people with her telepathy. Then they got their train. Then the other guy was training Deku, the other wild pussycat guy. I don't remember his name. I don't know if they said it. And her quirk, I don't remember it. If they did say it. And then the last episode they cooked for them, but now they had to cook for themselves. Class A and Class B, they have to cook for themselves. And like Todoroki was like using the fire to like turn on the fires, and Bakugo tried to blow it up. Fucking Momo made a lighter because she's great. Momo also talked about how she has to eat a lot because she made the stuff from her lipids, and that means she has to eat a lot to make more stuff. And what was it? Zeroth, I think it was, or was it? Was it Zero? Was it Kaminari? It was like, that's like poop or something. And then like someone slapped him. I think it was Jiro. Slapped him. Okay, so Deku saw Kota go away, and he followed him and told him that asked him if his parents were water hose or something like that. Maybe there were a couple called water hose. So yeah, apparently they were the parents, and he heard about it because Deku knows about a lot of heroes. He wasn't having any of this, and then we got shown a punch, like like how do you call this? We got shown like a crater in the wall, like a hit mark on the wall, and apparently no, I'm thinking that's probably Koto's quirk that they're trying to tell us that he has a cool quirk because he punched that mountain and he left a hole and he didn't seem hurt in his hands, so he might have like super strength or something, which is kind of like Deku. So maybe they can get along if they actually knew each other more. We saw Toga trying to get justice to her new like disguise, and we saw the other villains. There were 7 of them. There was the weird like reptilian guy that looked like he had like the thingy thing around his neck and like a stain. We also saw the guy with like a mask, like a gas mask. The guy like had like a fucking crazy jacket, you know those jackets in like mental hospital. That was weird, dude. Oh man, and apparently there were 7, but there's actually 10, and I'm scared. Then well, we went back to the training again, and apparently Aoyama and Uraraka barely passed the exam, and I mean they are correct because they almost died, and then I don't know where Uraraka just let go because Aoyama was like, "Do you like Deku?" And then she let go and catch 13, who was caught off guard because she's not a killer. They made it clear into this episode, and thank you, but they made it clear by Deku asking Aizawa where All Might was, and Aizawa telling that there was we kept the hero count into this place like really low. Like Aizawa is barely known to begin with, so it makes sense. So we have Blood King, Aizawa and the Wild Wild Pussycats. I think that's the only heroes that are like pro heroes that are in the camp. And they made it clear, All Might isn't coming. He's not gonna save the day. That's scary. That's fucking scary. Bakugo was really good at using the knife, which makes me think, because I know how Bakugo's mother looks, but I don't know his father. So maybe he doesn't have a father, and maybe her mother works a lot, so he has to cook for himself. I'm just making this up. I know how she looks, and I know like she has. I know Bakugo has a mom, but I've never heard of Bakugo having a dad. So I'm just making an assumption that Bakugo has to cook for himself, and then I just wanna give some Bakugo some help into his fucking character. Because he might be mad, but also be reflecting the fact that, I don't know, his father isn't there never, or his father died. I don't know, I'm not sure. They might talk about it, not this season maybe, because it was like a subtle hint. So yeah, Bakugo can use a knife. Maybe he can just use a knife. Maybe it's nothing, but for them to show it, it's something. It's weird. They talked about Kota hating not just heroes, but villains and all the quirk-based superhero society that has been born. And I mean, I cannot blame him. Like as soon as someone got power, like a quirk, they went into like, I'm powerful, I can be someone better, and the heroes became heroes because villains were people who got the quirks and were like, I don't want to follow the rules, I'm gonna be a villain. And the heroes had to be like, I'm gonna follow the rules and beat up the villains. And yeah, Kota just hates the whole thing, but it makes sense that even if quirks had arrived, there's no way we wouldn't have villains, because power gets to your head. Everyone has that. Maybe like Endeavor, whatever his name is a hero. But his power has gone like so much to his head that he now is like people's not people, because he's apparently really good in public, but because we know he beats up his wife, or beat up his wife and beat up his fucking kid for training, I guess. And we see him as evil because we know his fucking power got to his head and he wants to be the best, and that's not what a hero is like. But Kota has a point, we have a point, everyone has a point. It's a fucking difficult question to ask if it's right for there to be heroes, but at the same time, is it right for people to have power? It doesn't mean that this question could easily go into just change money. I mean, just change quirk to money, and it's like these people have a lot of money, which is a good fucking quirk, and these people have a lot of money, and they use it for good. These people have a lot of money, use it for bad things. The people have no money and can't do shit. It's a good question to ask in general because it applies to everything in the world. So yeah. The teachers were going to make a they have to make like a competition, like a courage test, which like class B has to scare class A. Maybe they were gonna switch it up after, like class A has to scare class B, but of course they fucking tease us. There was a girl that could like they popped up her head from the floor. Maybe she can just like go below, or maybe I don't know here. Bakugo and Todoroki were in the same team. That was cool. Like, Bakugo wanted to switch fucking place with Ojiro because he didn't want to be with Todoroki. Jesus Christ. We saw like some kind of midnight kind of scent, but it was poisonous according to Kendo. I don't know who the guy that got down is, but then the other girl that was with Kendo, she grabbed her and she covered her nose and mouth so he wouldn't breathe. She wouldn't breathe the poisonous like scent or whatever it's called. What the fuck is Dabi's quirk? Because we know, because he did some kind of blue fire, but is it really blue fire? I think in the last episode, or like, yeah, I think in the last episode of season 2, we saw when Dabi and Toga were about to attack Shigaraki because Shigaraki was gonna attack them. We saw like Dabi's hand with like some kind of blood, like the blood was like coming out of his hand, like a little blood particles, like the pores on his hand, and maybe he can use his blood to form fire, just like Bakugo can use it to make explosion with his sweat. He has to use his blood to like make blue fire. Why is it blue? I don't know. Normally it would be red, but maybe he has improved his quirk so much that his fire is actually blue. We don't know. We saw Endeavor doing blue fire after using red fire. So we don't know. I don't know, at least. You people, if you read the manga, you probably know. Fuck. Pixie Bob, dude. Pixie Bob just on the ground. Is she dead? I don't think she's dead. Deku tried to save her. Of course she did. But is she dead, man? I like Pixie Bob, like, lots. Then at the end we saw, well, the villains were attacking, of course. Su and Uraraka were being attacked by, well, were gonna be attacked or ambushed by Toga. Kendo and everyone was by the gas guy. There was the fire one that was burning the place in general. But yeah. And then at the end, Deku was like, Kota! And then we saw Kota and someone behind him appeared out of nowhere. I'm scared. I hope it's only episode 3, dude. It's only episode 3. How do you do this shit? Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll see what happens next episode. Thank you for watching. I really enjoyed this one. I think it was really fucking cool, and I can't wait to see episode 4 next week. Please subscribe so you can see my next reaction to My Hero Academia. You can also follow my Patreon. You can also subscribe to me. And also check out a video of mine down here. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.